Yo, 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 yo. Well, welcome back. Welcome back to another edition of today's Black Business News. You know, my take on what I think small and minority business owners need to keep on the forefront of their minds as news is moving readily and quickly, but readily fast. All right, so anyway, I digress. I am the Black Girl Magic Master herself, Shaquila, your favorite business plan alchemist, the minority business builder. My new service ID will be that of generational wealth building and development. All right. So anyway, we call it generational wealth development. So anyway, so I digress because we got a couple of minutes left on TikTok. But if you're on my YouTube channel and you subscribe to me, you're going to get more than 3 minutes. So let's get into it. I missed y'all. Did you miss me too? You know, Amazon had a little problem yesterday. Did y'all notice that little problem yesterday with Amazon? What I want you to do is keep in mind that whenever there's these outages, keep in mind of all the businesses that are affected at the same time, because those businesses are the businesses that are all connected in basically a parent company. So everybody that went down yesterday, they're connected to Amazon. But I digress, because guess what? We all are getting a raise. We're all getting a raise in 2022, according to Morning Brew. Now, you guys, if you're on my YouTube channel, you'll be able to see the link to where I get all my news. But listen, 2022 could be the year that you finally buy that Dyson vacuum cleaner. You know what I'm saying? Because companies they're planning to basically fatten up the paychecks. It's been more than over a decade since they've actually reviewed this kind of thing. So I'm very happy. They're settling at or around the average of 3.9% of next year's total payroll for wage increases. So they're setting aside. I'm sorry. Okay, we got to start over. But, basically for those that are watching YouTube, just know this. Let me just go on with it like this. They are setting aside an average of 3.9% of next year's total payroll for wage increases. So we're all getting a raise. Basically, it's a sign that salaries continue to rise in 2022, like they have been, doing all year. But the private sector hourly payrolls to about 4.8% last month, compared to November 2020 when the straight month wage had risen only more than 4%. Compensation includes wages and benefits, and in the third quarter and other point of record. But anyway, why now? Let me tell you why now. Well, welcome back. Let me tell you why now. I don't know. Black Business News. We'll probably keep that one. We'll keep that take for maybe later. We don't know, but that's why you need to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get things raw and real. But anyway, why are they doing this now, y'all? Well, they're doing this because due to the ongoing labor shortage, employers are paying up to basically attract and retain the best and the brightest. Plus, the cost of living is increasing. Almost 4 in 10 of the company surveyed said that the factor of inflation had came into their decision for this strategy to increase pay. But beware of the wage price spiral, because when companies raise wages to combat inflation, they're often forced to raise prices onto its consumers, which often leads to even more inflation. So, keep in mind that stuff right there, we're going to be getting our raises, but it's going to come at a cost. We all going to be paying a little bit more for a little bit things. So just get ready for it. Also, the UAE is switching from they're switching from a 5-day work week to a 4.5-day work week to better align itself with global financial markets and attract expats. Come on, America, pay attention to what's going on. They're doing it to attract expats and align with the global financial market. Why am I the only one that works with all of my coworkers are international? I just want y'all to know that right now. I'm going to be honest with you right now. All my coworkers are international. I don't know. But anyway, also, did y'all know that Angela Merkel, her 16 years as the European's as the head of the European's largest economy, she's gone. There's an Olaf Scholz. He's going to take office today as Germany's chancellor. Whew, I hope things go good. We have no idea about this, but we will probably find more about that later. Also, in today's Black business news that I think minority business owners need to keep some eye on is that Instagram is going to kind of tell the teens they're not going to allow you to tag a teen into your post, and they're not going to allow teens to not see a take a break app every now. So if they've been scrolling too long, so basically, Big Brother is going to tell the kids get off the phone. Yeah, I don't know how y'all feel about that, minority parents, but you know that Biden and Putin, they basically played a real life game of Risk yesterday. What were some things that you need to come out? Bottom line, stress levels are high along the Eastern Front because of Ukraine. They're scared that Russia just going to go in there and move in there and do what they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? But Ukraine's official Twitter had a post of the type of headaches they got: migraine, hypertension, stress, and living next to Russia. Oh God, they are going crazy. And you know that social media now is allowing your bill collectors to find you on social media. Isn't that crazy? They are tripping. And guess what? All eyes are on blustery Buffalo right now, because although the organizing campaign let me tell you what's going on. Starbucks. Yeah, Starbucks. Well, the National Labor Relations Board rejected Starbucks' bid on Tuesday to delay union election at 3 Buffalo area locations. On the bright side for the company, the National Labor Relations Board spelled their name correctly. Yay! But with that last-ditch effort to basically pause the election, it was unsuccessful. Starbucks will now await the results of Thursday's union vote. Ballots are due today for all 3 locations. Each store will have its own election, and those that are separate store-by-store elections, they were subject to Starbucks' request to delay. So the company argued that the union vote should be regional and involve all 20 chain locations in the area. Basically, a move that would favor Starbucks. But as union organizers would have to secure a larger number of votes if they did that. So that's why Starbucks wanted that. But although the organizing campaign concerns just 3 stores with only about 100 employees in total, it's become the focus of national attention because high-profile supporters like Senator Bernie Sanders is on the union side, and dozens of Starbucks corporate executives and management side with the union as well. So if any of the 3 elections are successful, the location would be the first corporate-run Starbucks store in the United States to unionize. Wow. Morning Brew is funny because they are like, "Ooh, let's come up with a name idea for this company. Let's call them Steamers." They said, let's just throw that out there, Steamers. But anyway, president of Starbucks North America, Roseanne Williams, she visited a Buffalo location in September, and she began sweeping the floors. Okay. And then the former CEO, Howard Schultz, he gave a strange talk one day to the Buffalo area employees 4 days before ballots were mailed out. And when I say strange, it must have been very strange. But also, Starbucks has transferred several voting eligible employees to 2 of the Buffalo locations. One store, which in August had about 20 eligible employees unanimously in support of unionizing, now has 46 eligible employees, according to Starbucks. So just to zoom out here, just 10.8% of the U.S. workforce belonged to a union in 2020, and corporations would prefer it that way, or even less. Kellogg's, one of the several U.S. companies that is facing a strike from their union employees in recent months, said that on Tuesday, it would permanently replace its striking workers. Kellogg's. Mm. I mean, come on, minority business owners. Are y'all reading the same thing into that? Oh, we will replace y'all. You don't want to be my slave? We're going to replace you. So, just moving onward, Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine is less effective, but still provides some protection against the Omicron variant. This is according to an early study from South Africa. Thank God for South Africa, because we wouldn't even know about the Omicron virus. And then what's so crazy is that really how many, okay, it's everywhere. And I'm going to need other countries to be forthcoming with their information as well. Stop hiding it. Just stop it. That's just, that's just spreading ignorance. Is there anything else that I want to talk to you guys about? About that Instagram thing. Teens have already ghosted Instagram from the get-go. And we mean that literally, because their favorite social media platform is Snapchat, followed by TikTok, per a survey by Piper Sandler. And that's despite Instagram's best efforts to win them over. I mean, it's copied stories from Snapchat in 2016. And since in 2018, it has reportedly spent nearly its entire marketing budget targeting teens. I mean, hey, you got to give it for that effort. But users will be restricted from tagging and mentioning teens who do not follow them. Teens will be nudged when they spend too much time dwelling on one topic, and parents and guardians will be able to view and limit how much time their teen kids spend on Instagram. And some of these features are already rolling out, while others are set to hit the app in January. Well, okay, and this is been today's edition, December 18th, 2021, of today's Black Business News. And I'm looking at it is a lot of Black business news. Chimney Christmases. Speaking of, how's everything going? How's your mental health? It is one of the most happiest times of the year, but it's also one of the most depressing times of the year. Bills don't stop, do they? So as a service to my community and to my subscribers, we're going to dive into a couple of things that will sync your small business. So let's start at the foundations. I want to talk about what you need to include in your corporate records. And this is going to be the video following this video. And then after we talk about what we need in our corporate records, which, you can always get the documents if you go to my website, click contact, you'll find out just how to contact me. But we're going to also then attack why businesses fail as far as when it comes to money. Like, because you can be having sales all day. But I'm going to tell you right now, that's one of the biggest killers of businesses, especially new and started businesses. So I love y'all. And that's how I'm going to be giving out love. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of teaching. It's going to be game for free, because this is things that I have been taught for free. So things that I have had to pay a pretty penny for, you will probably have to pay for. But for me, it's all about generational wealth building. Like I said, that's why I'm terming the phrase that now I am a generational wealth development company, because I'm doing the whole person, the whole business, the whole from the start, the same way I'm doing for myself, because it's working. And the best thing is to share your gift. And this way, we as a community could collectively create an infrastructure, because we do not have a Black economic infrastructure. You do know that, right? We have no one we really can call on or depend on. And my goodness, that voting rights bill been sitting in there. For God's sakes, John Lewis gave his whole goddamn life for this, and they still playing. So, before I digress and get into anything else, it snowed. It snowed here in Columbus, Ohio. I mean, it snowed really good. It's about an inch. It really made us think about Christmas. But I want to tell you what also it made me think about. That on Saturday, it's going to be 60 degrees. There's a saying in my state, if you don't like the current weather, just wait 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And it'll go right to the weather you like. It'll try them all like a TV station. All right, so you guys, this has been another edition of today's Black Business News, but I did it in a different format. This way that those on TikTok can catch it, but then those on YouTube can get it all. Because those that are coming to my YouTube channel, you help growing my business, and each one teach one. And that's why I'm going to give all kinds of game for free on YouTube. So anyway, I will talk to you guys in a minute. Like I said, the next video we will be having after this video is corporate records. We got to get to it. We got to get to it because literally that can take your business down. You want to know what lawyers are looking for? They're looking for your corporate records, your organizational agreement, We'll get to it 5 minutes later.